Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Minecraft, all the mods 9. So as you can see right here, I grew 2 of the 2x2 Umbrian trees next to our ME setup, and I love how the sunrise goes right through the trees. We are finally at the point where we can power up our entire ME system. I went ahead and I moved 1 bee each to the Umbrian beehives so that we can get all of these honey generators up and running. I had a feeling that we weren't going to have the power to run this, so I moved all of the bees from over here over to our new power setup. So this guy's still making our power, and now we have 4 more running honey generators over there. This one I switched out and I moved all of our vanilla bees into here. So this is making our vanilla combs for us that we need for crafting. Down there I also set up another one of the matter condensers. Nice. And I have all of the extra Certus quartz just from this island, which is separate. The all of the quartz being put into the matter condenser. So we have 1 singularity here from all of the byproduct that we have from running our initial power support here. And then let's check and see downstairs if we have the singularity finished down here. What I did is I moved a lot of extra things. Yep. Like netherrack, cobblestone, and the such. I moved them into the export bus as well. So we are sitting at 2 singularities, and that's what we need to progress today. We are going to finish the entire Applied Energistics tab. So P2P tunnels, memory card, that's going to be the huge focus of this episode. We're going to make P2P tunnels. And then, of course, we're going to finally get our first, printed accumulation circuit, which comes from Skysteel. This is brand new to me, and of course, what we need is the calculation and the engineering and a singularity to get the inscriber accumulation press. Let's get ourselves another stonebreaker just because we can. It has Boon of the Earth 4. This guy, we might be able to upgrade this guy into Mythic at some point. Maybe sorta. Just because I like Boon of the Earth. Alright, so let's get a little bit of crafting done. Of course, we need the memory card. We only need 1 of these guys. And we need ME P2P tunnels. So we can make 1 of these guys and also make the pattern for it. And we're quickly running out of space of our first setup of molecular assemblers. So we might as well make another setup of 8 symmetrical on this other side. And of course, we need a stack and a half of the acceleration cards. We have it completely up and running, but before we plug it in, of course, I need to show you what's going on downstairs with all of the cabling problems and the whole reason why P2P tunnels are so amazing. As you can see, I have purple and pink cables going so that they don't touch. They're all feeding into this bottom of the dense cable because they can all connect to regular Fluix cables. And right here you can see 32 out of 32 channels. So I've used up all of the channels for the 1 face that we're showing down here on the ME controller. This is the reason why we need to start doing the P2P channels so that we can move an entire channel of 32 down 1 cable instead of 32 of them down 32 cables. So let's see P2P. Let's go ahead and make a total of 7 more. This way we have 8 in total that can run down a smart cable. So what color are we going to do first? Let's go ahead with the purple ones. We are going to do, let's see, how about a dense cable right here? Let's go 1 Fluix dense cable, and we'll put it right there. So what we need to do is we need to run all the P2P channels into the system first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels that can run through this 1 cable into this guy here, that can hold 32, and it'll go into the system through this guy right here. And of course, what we have to do is we have to now hook up this entire bad boy. So let's go ahead and break our ME controller we have here, put it into the missing spot right there. That forms the entire multi-block. And then of course, power. We need to move power into the unit. So let's go ahead and put our power plug right here. And there we go. We have our 7x7 ME system going, and this is the largest ME drive that I ever made. This entire 7x7x7 is maxed out, and as you can see, here go the channels, and it maxes out at 8 out of 32 channels, and here 8 out of 32 going into the system. So we have 8 out of 32 going in right here, and now we can change our cabling process down here. Instead of having 32 of them coming out in singles, we can have a total of 32 P2P channels coming out the bottom. So ignore this jumbled mess now. I need to fix all of the cabling, and under all of these guys here, these are all faces of 32 we can access. And what's great is as soon as we have the cabling set, we can pull out of one face of 32, we can pull 32 total P2P channels out. All right, so I went ahead and I shortened the cables that we had up and running so far. Now that we can pull P2P channels, we have cables set up for the molecular assemblers and for the machines that we have on the outskirts. Let's go ahead and put down a dense cable down here and make a hard line right about here for us to be able to pull our channels out of. All right, so I'm thinking we pull some of the pink channels out on this side. So let's go ahead, we'll do right about here. Let's do it here. And then we need another P2P channel. So let's see, P2P, P2P. Oh no, it's not hooked up to the molecular assemblers. Okay, so we need to hook it up temporarily this way so that we can make our P2P channel. Let's make one. And we are not hooked up to this guy either. Okay, so we need to run a temporary cable for right now. Let's just plug in our crafter. Like so, and get these P2P channels. So let's go ahead and just make the 8 that we need. And of course we need to reconnect our storage buses. There we go. So that is, yep, we have the channels for it. Now let's go ahead and make the 8 P2P channels for the other end. And these guys we can go get manually. And 8, there we go. Easy peasy. And here we go. Now we can put one here, right there. And we need to connect it to one of the faces that we have over here, the one that's threading inwards. And let's just go ahead and pick the first one. So right click, changes those colors. And we want it to go here, and it changes it to the same colors. There we go. So now we have that one face coming out here, and we can do this, break this guy again because it's running through the P2P channel, and we can also run the same cable down this way. All right, like this. We'll do this one over again. And reconnect these machines over here. And before I forget, the cable that comes out of the P2P channel does have to be a dense cable so that it accepts all 32 of the channels. All right, so we got all 8 out of 8 from the molecular assemblers. We have 3 out of 8 from those 3 machines going down this direction. We could run more cable from here over to here But I'm thinking let's just go ahead and open up another P2P channel mirrored on this other side as well. All right, we got some more dense smart cable, so we'll do the same thing again, and we'll go down this direction. Yep, let's see, how many did we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We have opened it up in this direction as well. And I guess we could mirror it perfectly. So we'll grab some more pink cable and do the same thing on this side. So this side on this end with a P2P channel right here. And then we can connect it. Let's go back up through the center. We'll shift right click the ground to clear it. And we'll select this next one here. There we go, different colors. And we're going to right click this one so that it comes out here. Cool. Dense cable for all 32 channels. And then we have pink again. So we connect it like this. I like that it's turning out to be symmetrical again. And then let's run this one just straight down like this. Now it's connected again and we can get rid of this cable. And of course, I'm mining up everything but the cable. Yep, and we have one channel going into 10 channels because of the P2P. Nice. And then let's see, what can we do here? Because I would like to go under these. So let's go ahead and go under. We can always do the cable covering. I think cable covering does attach to the dense smart cable. So let's do the same thing here. We're going to go, instead of down one, we're going to go across. Like so. And now we're going to go down. Okay. 10 Fluix ME dense smart cable challenge. Okay. So let's do this right here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then same thing again. We can pull a channel out. So we could put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what I'm thinking is let's break this apart real quick. And let's see how we can connect the auto crafter now. We'll go pink channel out the center right here. So we'll do another pink. We'll do another P2P channel right there. Okay. Let's shift right click. And now let's thread one more. The next one right here. And you will come out over here. There we go. We're going to put a dense cable here. And now we can do our pink channel here, which connects it. And we can break this apart again. There we go. One channel going through for the crafting storage. And now we can run this pink cable this way so that we can connect to our crafters that are down there. Okay, so 4 out of 8 channels coming through here. 1 from here makes 5. Good. But then only the 1 channel from the P2P channel. 5 turns into 1 to go into 32. Perfect. So let's do the same thing on this side as well. We'll do a cable. We'll do a P2P channel. We'll do a dense cable right here. All right, and then we'll shift boop this guy. Grab our 4th one, which is right there. Yep. And you will come out over here. There we go. And now we can run a pink channel in this direction. So we'll go over again. Here, here. Yep. And this direction and down. And now let's go ahead and replace this purple that I was using to not mix up the channels. We can replace all of this purple with the pink. And be careful because the shapeless ultimine, it doesn't care if it's purple or if it's pink. Also, it connects all the way through. You see everything is highlighted, not just the ones next to it. It's these guys, not just the ones next to it. Okay, so 3 exporters and a storage, 4 8s running through this channel here and going into the top of this 32. Good. And so that's 8, turning into 1 going through. And now there's 2 for the 2 P2Ps. That's so awesome. All right, 3 exporters down here and 3 storage devices. That's 6 running 6 channels through. Yep. And into here, joining with the other 8 molecular assemblers, gives us 14 out of 32 channels, which turns into 1. And that's the other side, 2 channels, so 2 P2Ps. Very clean. All right, so let's drop some of this junk off. I got a silicone press and an engineering press. We got Fluix cable like crazy, an exporter, memory card, and P2P channels. We still have 4 P2P channels we can use. Plus, we can set up even more, because this guy takes 8 channels in. That's 8 in out of 32. So we can do the same thing on the other side now to connect this guy. We can also do the same thing on each of these faces. We're going to end up with more P2P channels than we actually need. This is way overkill for a pack this simple. So we got the P2P part done. The auto crafting is done. We can now move on over to the singularity. So it wants us to make tiny TNT. Let's go ahead and do that. So we need Certus, right? And we need gunpowder. So we can make tiny TNT. And then let's go ahead and make 2 since we have 2 singularities. We also need the ender dust. So let's grab 2 ender dust. And let's blow these guys up. So let's go ahead and just make a new creeper hole. We got tiny TNT. Let's see, can we do 2 at the same time? Or do we have to do 1 at a time? We'll break these guys apart, and I probably have to shut off my magnet. All right, ender dust, singularity, and snip. Boom. Did we get all of them? Yep, we got our quantum entangled singularities. Oh no, and I just realized I don't need to blow both of them up. I need one of them to be solid. Whoops. I need to make another singularity now. So yeah, while we're making another singularity, let's go ahead and knock out the quantum bridge. This guy does not look like it's very difficult to build. We do have the quantum singularities now that we need to make it. Another 4, and the quantum link chamber. Got it. And we need to make 16 of the quantum rings, so 16 energy cells. Let's see, energy. We need to make 16 of these guys. That's 16, perfect. Here you go, and 16. Actually, we need 2 of the quantum link chambers. I guess, yeah, 8 and 2, 1 for each sides. So there goes our quest. We've completed this quest now. Now the only thing that we have left for applied energistics is going to be making the mold so that we can start making printed accumulation circuits. So we just need to get 1 more singularity, an engineering press, and a calculation press. All right, guys, so we're back after a short break. I've been getting everything ready. The singularity is done, and the next thing that went wrong was we ran out of power. So I'm letting this guy recharge a little bit. I have unhooked the ME controller setup from power. We have a little bit of power before it runs out. So let's see, I already made all of the crafting patterns, and we need to do the inscriber engineering press with the calculation press and the new singularity. So let's just pop it in over here like so, and get this new press going so we can set up a new machine. There we go. We got the inscriber accumulation press, and this is what we're going to need with the sky steel that we've gotten from the bees to make printed accumulation circuits. And then silicone and Fluix dust is going to make the accumulation processors that we need to make these crazy things like the mega bulk item storage cell and the 256 megabyte mega storage cells. So let's see if I can make these inscribers real quick before we run out of juice. Inscribers, let's go ahead and make 3 for right now. We need iron and we need cobblestone. Okay, so I did send all of the cobblestone to make the singularity. Let's see. I think I have some spare iron over here that is unhooked from the network. And did I gather some more cobblestone in the meantime? Yes. Okay, we can't believe we almost got gated behind cobblestone. Let's put this in and get our 3 inscribers. There we go. And let's set the patterns here for these guys. We now have another 16 molecular assemblers. So let's go ahead and put these down in a straight line so that no one processor has to do more than 1 craft at a time. And there goes our power. Whoops. Okay, we need to let it build up again. All right, guys, so I'm setting everything up and laying all of the cables for it and flickering the power on and off. And I just realized that to make the inscriber accumulation press, it actually used up the calculation and the engineering press, which I didn't think it was going to do. I didn't think it was going to use these to make this, since the to double up on the presses, you use the mold with a block of iron, you get another one. So I thought this doesn't become it. It's unfortunate, but to get the calculation press itself, I need the calculation press to make another one with the block of iron. So since we used it, we're going to have to go one of 2 ways. We have to use our meteorite compass to go find another meteorite, or what I'm going to try to do is set up an applied energistics villager. So we need the charger for that. And of course we need the easy traders mod. And by easy traders, of course, I mean easy villagers. So let's see, villager. Do we have any in here? We should. We have a trader, which is the werewolvian. Okay, so trader, do we have any? We have farmers and the werewolvian in the system. Okay. Do we have the charger inside the system? We do. Okay. So let me grab this and let's break this guy so that the power can gather inside the Herculean again. And let's head down here where we have the easy villagers. And let's see, did I already prepare? Yes, I did. I went ahead and bred some baby villagers and we have more villagers. Very cool. So let's go ahead and move these guys around, right? We can put these in here. And there we go. So we have 5 to work with. We're only going to need 1. And I think, yes, I have an empty one here. And then let's see. If we put a regular villager in and then the charger. Yes, it does change. Nice. So Certus quartz crystals, we can buy them. Meteorite compasses, cycle. That looks like it's going to be it. Okay, so we have to spend emeralds to level this guy up. So let's do that. We should have a redonkulus, yeah, from all of our dungeon hunting. So let's see if we can. All right, we got him to novice. And now he just needs to go ahead and reset for us. All right, it reset. Skystone we can buy, and then silicone. I want to keep my silicone, so let's just go ahead and use our emeralds. We'll buy some skystone, and let's go ahead and spam this guy out. There's all of our skystone, and now we can buy fluix crystals. Very cool. I'm trying to get to the calculation press. And spam on the fluix crystals, and look at that. We have engineering and we have logic presses. These are the ones that we needed. So there's an engineering processor and a logic processor. So there we go. We got them back. So that's a big bummer. Now that we're looking at this guy, we can actually buy the accumulation processor that we use the singularity from. We can just straight up buy it. So we didn't need to make the singularity. It was in the quest book, so that doesn't really matter. But we made it the old-fashioned way. We have the inscriber accumulation press. I wonder if this trade unlocks after you've gotten it, though. That I don't know. And I just noticed that it sells the engineering and the logic, but not the calculation press. So we're still missing the calculation press. Let's see, we have another empty one here. So let's go ahead and see, can we do this where we yoink this guy? Oh, I guess we could just straight up take him out, huh? And then we can put in a different villager. I wonder if this works. Yeah, because we can't cycle it, so we won't know if we get the calculation press until we've unlocked it all the way. Nope, this one sells us sky steel and an engineering press. Huh, okay. So we're now master on this guy, and he doesn't even sell the accumulation press. Maybe the accumulation press is rare. So we have the engineering, we need calculation, we have sky steel now. Silicone press. Okay. And engineering again. I mean, I do need one more silicone press. So that does work out. And accumulation press again. And I'm pretty sure when we hit slime balls, we're at the end. And accumulation press and sky steel. And accumulation and slime balls. Too bad. Alright, since we have baby villagers not turning into villager outputs, and we are sitting on, what is that, 6 Fluix researchers with no calculation. Let's go ahead and just find another meteorite. Alright, so it says that the next meteorite is in this direction, which this might have even been faster, since I think breaking a meteorite guarantees you all 4 of the presses. I think. Oh no, this one says it's in the middle of the ocean. What is this? There's a hole here. Is this where the meteorite landed? Oh yes, it's right here. Perfect. Now we just need to figure out how we can breathe long enough, right? Alright, so shapeless. Let's get this down here. And there we go. Got it. Alright, now that we've fixed that problem, let's go ahead and we can hook up the network one more time. Next episode, we are going to be working on power generation with power and bees, of course. So we need to get this mega bulk and the 256k mega drive going. Let's go ahead and grab some sky steel. We'll make this manually for right now. We need flux dust, or Fluix dust, should I better say. And we need silicone, and I think I have some of that right here. Good. So let's go ahead and set this guy up real quick. Here's some sky steel. We got Fluix, and we have the silicone ready already. There you go. I don't think we need to hold this, so let's do auto export. There we go. Auto export and auto export for when we send the silicone in the first place. There's our accumulation processor. We got 2 of them now. Cool. And let's set the drawer for this guy. There we go. Nice. And let's see, is it in our network now? Yes, 4 of them. Good. It's already set up. All right, so for the mega bulk, let's see, it should be on my autocraft. Mega bulk, we need glass. Okay, we're missing glass. We have everything else. How about the 256k? 256k, we're missing a lot. Wow. That is a lot. Okay, we need 113 accumulation processors. Wow, missing 8,000 calc, 17,000 logic. We're not doing this today. 102,000 redstone. Yeah, we're down. This is going to be something that we can just accomplish on another day. But we should grab each one on the way, of course. We were missing glass. Glass needs to be set up. The ingots need to be set up for crafting. Let's go sand, and we can get some sand and some glass going. And let's do everything except for the 256 mega storage component. Mega bulk. Okay, what does this guy require? Why can I... Oh, yeah. Mega bulk. Alright, mega bulk, let's go. Crafting 1 mega bulk storage. Nice. So cool to see this work. We are making a 1 megabyte storage component for it. We just needed 3 accumulation processors. That's pretty cool. And mega bulk, auto crafting complete. Cool. And when we hold it, we get credit, right? There we go. Nice. So let's see. We need another 80 pieces of glass. Okay. Alrighty, and let's hold it so we get credit. There we go. And we can put it back in, and let's go with the 4 mega. Wow, okay, yeah. So we're running out of materials now. Ender pearl dust is no problem. Glass is no problem. Redstone, even though we have 3 very high bees running during the rain and day and night, we are not keeping up with our redstone for this.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to show your appreciation and consider leaving a boom in the comments section below. Also, click on my dude here to subscribe for more Let's Plays. Ooh.